There was just that sort of immediate connection to the campus. I felt that there was a real sense of community.
Music was playing in Medbury Hall. I was on the quad, and the kids just looked happy.
I knew this was the most beautiful, school I'd ever seen.
Everything about the school just yelled to me that it was the one.
The best thing about going to a small college like HWS is just access. It only makes sense to try as many different things as you can. To be able to go to a school that sort of nurtures that idea, someplace that encourages us to try different things, I think that's the only way that you kind of nail it in the end.
Science requires one to integrate information very much like we did in the classrooms at Hobart William Smith colleges. So I think that focus really has translated very well to what I do today as a neuroscientist.
What I found most interesting was small class size and being able to know your professor. There was a class that I had at Berkeley with 500 students. That was not the case at Hobart and William Smith.
The type of connection you can have with your professor at the colleges is really unique. Professor McGuire actually invited my whole family for a barbecue at his home, and my mother was like, does he understand that there's 7 of us? And I said, yeah, of course, it's Pat McGuire.
I felt very empowered and a lot less self-conscious about just trying new things. The social and community aspect of it, I think, is something that you can feel throughout the campus. That's what makes students feel so comfortable to be joiners and participators and ultimately leaders.
You can make it best education in the world if you want it to be the best education in the world. You put that effort in, you get a great deal out, and you'll remember it for the rest of your lives.
The reason why I remain very invigorated by the colleges and their direction is really the people on campus. The first student I was successfully able to hire, Trevor Pieri, a hockey player. And Trevor initially was a little bit of a stretch candidate, and by the end of the second year, Trevor was the #1 ranked analyst at Citigroup in the entirety. I think it's just about being who you are, being confident, and knowing that your education is going to give you a great foundation.
Hobart gave me basically the work ethic. I was constantly either reading, writing. I'm from Harlem, and I've seen people give back to me when I was younger, and it obviously allowed me to be where I am today.
I had the support to develop my skills at an early age. It made me feel like I was a step above the pack.
I felt that I got so much from my experience at the colleges. I make it a priority to make sure that I give back in ways that I can give back.
I think it's critical to maintain contact as part of the community. You don't leave being part of the community just because you've left campus.
It was pretty exciting. It was so full circle to have all of the students come and visit me at Good Morning America. I was on that same trip, 8 years ago.
That's sort of the best part about maintaining a relationship with the colleges, is just seeing that, I was once like that. At least I hope I was once like that. They're all so bright, and you want to help.
It's clear that there's just, if anything, a brighter future that comes out, and I remain really upbeat. I've got a son there. I'm really confident that the next several years will be some of the best for the colleges.